Hey everybody, welcome to Tuneden Live. Ladies and gentlemen, Wendell.
I'm drinking with strangers until they forget me. Won't be missing me when I am gone. Boys raise them up like we're long-lost brothers. Ladies reminisce like we're old-one lovers. I'm drinking with strangers until they believe me. Won't be missing me when I am long down a road of unsavory fortune, built by musket and will. From Wicklow and Kerry or to Allegheny, through the Cumberland hills, I fill my pockets with other men's providence, with a wink and a smile. I couldn't help noticing the smoke from your hearth. Can I sit by your fire? I'm drinking with strangers until they forget me. They won't be missing me when I am gone. Boys raise them up like we're long-lost brothers. Ladies reminisce like we're old-one lovers. I'm drinking with strangers until they forget me. They won't be missing me when I am long down a tunnel of oak, pine, and hickory, modeled in the half-light. As they still lie sleeping in dreams of our revelry, my pack is heavy and full. I waited for the last of them to slip into slumber, with a nod and a sigh. I took their silver and gold, but I left them their bourbon and rye. I was drinking with strangers until they believed me and said they'd miss me when I was gone. We raised them up high like long-lost brothers, reminisce like old-one lovers. I was drinking with strangers and they'll never forget me for what was missing when I was gone.
sounds so good. I don't think I could be in a better mood. I'm serious. That is awesome. Thank you guys for coming to the Tuned In.
Thanks for having us.
And thank you guys out there on the internet lands for watching, for being here at the Tuned In. If this is your first time, we are a live show. So give us a holler in the comment section below. Let us know where you're watching from. Is this your first show? Am I doing a good job? Are they doing a bad job? It's probably the opposite. But let me hear about it. I want to know. Wendell, what's up, you guys?
Hey.
Man, this is awesome. So was that an original tune? Is all this is original music, right?
The song was original.
And then the jig afterwards is a little...
It was a set of tunes, so those were traditional.
What's it called?
It's called a set of tunes. So we played 3 tunes there.
No. You sneaky little people. That is awesome. Is that like just a traditional set of Irish tunes that usually go together? Is that how that works?
Well, this is set. The last 2 we heard from, in fact, Claire's concertina teacher. The last 2 we heard from an old record that all of us here in Nashville picked up. A great record of a fellow named John Williams, accordion player and concertina player and flute player. And then the first one was one that I tacked on. It just seemed to work well with those other 2. And then Patrick brought the song up and it's like, well, maybe this will just kind of fit together, that song into that set of tunes. And it seemed like it worked out.
That's awesome.
I think.
Yeah, it sounds pretty freaking good. Speaking of it sounds good, I hope you guys are listening on some good speaker. You got some good headphones in, or you got like a Bluetooth speaker you can cast it to, whatever you'd watch like an action movie on. And a big screen would be great because we're pushing you 1080p audio and video. Well, it's 1080p video. The audio sounds great. Thanks, Aaron, back there for making us sound good. Heck yeah.
Definitely.
We got 17 people in the room right now.
Nice.
Some Southwest Georgia's in the house. Got a Canadian flag in the house. We got a Canadian girl. Chelsea's running our camera right now. So sorry about it, but oh man. Let's get into some. Well, all right. Let's first off, if you guys would like to tip the band, we partner with all the bands that come here to Tuned In Live. We split everything 50-50. We got musicians on both sides of the camera. Everything you give back is going to go back to live music. You can go to tunedinlive.com/donate. There's like a little scrolling link at the bottom. It's very easy. Just keep an eye out on the email that you use to donate with because we may be giving you some prizes. Will you hand me that little Wendell thing right there? We got this. The band was nice enough to sign. We're going to pick 3 random people and give that guy away. Anybody who tips $10 is going to get y'all's latest album, digital, like a download link. Mm-hmm. Yeah, to your latest album. And then $25 would get you that album plus a koozie and a sticker.
Yep.
And then $50 is all that and a T-shirt. So
Indeed.
It's easy enough. If you guys want some cool stuff, I want some cool stuff. So I'm probably going to tip like $50 to get me a T-shirt. Let's go to the next song. I'm sure they're tired of hearing me talk. Heavens no, they're not.
Come on over and let's get legless. God forbid you get a little bit reckless. Heavens no. Oh, heavens no. You and me are gonna shame the devil. Do you think we'll get him down to our level? Ah, heavens no. Oh, heavens no. So if waiting is a sin, it's a hell of a mess that we've gotten in. But it ain't too late to get forgiven. Heavens no. Oh, heavens no. Been a while since you gave yourself credit, but it doesn't mean you don't deserve it. Heavens no. Oh, heavens no. Let me be the devil on your shoulder. Don't wait until you get another day older. Oh, heavens no. Oh, heavens no. Gotta make it a life worth living. Find a hell of a mess and go on and get in. Oh, heavens no.
Yeah. Dude, that's awesome. Sounds so good. Really. Really it does. If you guys can't tell, we're celebrating with green beer tonight. This is what we're calling our St. Patrick's Day celebration here at the Tuneden. We're super glad that you guys could come give us like the Irish instrumentation, but like the Americana folk feel.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
We want to make sure we have an American element.
Uh-huh.
We don't want to kind of masquerade as Irish people.
Yeah, we are all, in fact, American people here.
So, you know.
Is that why there are no Irish people in the band?
Yeah.
Well, there is.
You're going to ruin our American authenticity.
We do have.
There is.
He's on loan from Canada.
Yeah, he can't get in the country right now.
Yeah.
What?
He's the other guy in the
He's
photo.
probably safer that way.
He's Ellen Piper in Canada.
Yeah, he's
cool.
He's the piper on the record. He's from Ireland, but he lives in Canada.
So he's the one that's making you guys legit, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Pretty
much so.
We
Very
miss
much
him.
I mean, Sean's dad is Irish.
Yeah.
You know.
so.
Really?
I'm from here, though. I'm from New York.
Like, so, I mean, you're like 50% though?
Huh?
You're 50% Irish
Yeah.
then?
Yeah.
Cool. You lost the accent. Not even have a southern accent.
No, I
either.
don't. I've lived all over. I grew up playing in New York, so
Oh.
that comes back occasionally. That accent comes back from time to time. But I've been here for a fair bit.
Is there a big underground New York Irish
There's a
scene?
wonderful,
Is
very
there
very much
really?
above ground.
Yeah, that's
Top
the place.
Yeah,
Oh.
New York, Chicago, Boston. Those
Dude,
are your
I want to follow you guys around New
legit
York one
Irish,
time.
yeah.
Then. That sounds
every
like,
night of the week.
dude, that
Music
sounds
every
like a
night.
good time.
It's awesome. It's a great town for music.
Let's read some comments. Hey, I think we had a tip too. Thank you to
Aw.
Caitlin Couch. Thank you very, very much
Thank you, Caitlin.
for going to tunedenlive.com/donate. We really appreciate it. How lovely. She's giving back to live music. Yeah, and if you guys are having a good Friday night with us and you like what you're seeing here, don't be selfish. Share the page. Start a watch party. Tag somebody that you like. I mean, this isn't for your eyes only, okay? It's for everyone. Let's see. We got Julianne from Boston. Is it Caffey?
Shaffy.
Oh! It was either it's going to be one of them. I didn't know which one it was, and I was wrong. So thank you guys for hanging out. Oh, yeah. We got Britt Brown says, you guys are cool, but your drummer is hot. And I almost thought that it said, but your drummer is not. And I had to double check, and I was like,
That doesn't
they must
happen.
be related.
Thank you, Britt, and look
Yeah,
it up. And
yeah. Are y'all related? Is that who you're related?
My wife is with her. Yeah.
Oh, living vicariously. All right. This next one, Vera Rose.
Yes.
It's a little interesting story about this. Is about your gam.
It's a bit of historical fiction.
Yeah. So it's like
So-
it's kind of about your gam.
Kind of.
'Kay.
So, my father was an orphan, and he
Oh.
was never adopted. And my mother was a single child of a single child, I believe.
Wow.
So, we knew almost nothing. We knew my father's mother's name was Vera Rose Haskins. So, for the longest time, I knew absolutely nothing. But then we did find the real Vera on Ancestry.com.
That's cool.
So I was a couple generations off, but it's
Uh-huh.
close.
That's cool. Let's hear it. I'm stoked.
Barely 16 out of Queenstown, twin decks in the Cunard line, with a cardboard case, a rosary and faith, she'll make it to New York alive. Her belly will soon be betraying her, with a shame that will break her ma's heart. So she left with a note, a lump in her throat, and the money from the buttermilk jar. Before they miss her, she'll be over the angry wide ocean. She's a girl with red hair you might see anywhere, and a name never spoken. Vera Rose, nobody knows Vera Rose. Vera Rose, what nobody knows Vera Rose. Her baby came soon in a Queens motel, with eyes as blue as the sea. And she left him at dawn on the convent lawn, for the Vestals of St. Augustine. He never knew her, but this life is not of their choosing. Though the penance in tears, but it's best he not hear that they never spoken. Vera Rose, nobody knows Vera Rose. Vera Rose, what nobody knows Vera Rose. 20 years on, down on Albany Road, new family and a new name. 3 blue-eyed boys should have cut off her nose, wonders if he does the same. Vera Rose, nobody knows Vera Rose. Vera Rose, what nobody knows Vera Rose. Vera Rose, nobody knows Vera Rose. Vera Rose, nobody knows Vera Rose.
Yes. I don't know what it is. It's just I can't not. You can't be pissed off and listen to this. I feel like I don't think it's possible. I know as sad as like that song is for some reason, I'm just like I don't know. I'm really happy.
It's
But
the
like-
whistle.
Huh?
I think it's the whistle.
definitely
What is that? A penny
It
whistle?
is indeed
Yeah.
a penny whistle.
They
Or a tin
really make
whistle,
you
yeah.
happy.
What? Okay. Why don't we do this? Can everybody introduce themselves and maybe talk about your instrument a little bit, like and kind of explain what it is. Where do you want to start? Ladies first. We gave the guys a sound check first, so let's start with Jennifer over there
I'm
on the
Jennifer
fiddle.
Hallinar, and my instrument's super easy. The fiddle, the ancient fiddle, the devil's box. Oh, sorry, the devil's box. Although I have nothing to do with him.
And then Claire's back there on the pirate slinky. Sorry, what is it called?
We talked about this.
I'm sorry.
What
Okay.
is it called?
It's called a concertina.
Yes, thank you. So it's called a concertina, and it is an accordion. It's a member of the accordion family, and it's fun.
Accordion to who?
Accordion? Yeah, that was a really good one.
Oh, you,
Yeah.
that,
I'm
oh,
proud.
she's heard that one before, right? Are you good?
Actually, that's a first. That's a
Really?
first.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'm gonna use that.
I own it now. No, you have to pay me. Okay.
But yeah, so it's fun. It's a reed instrument. It has bellows and
And the sound is coming out of like either side, right?
yeah. So we have this cool setup where I have 2 microphones on each side because we have sound coming out of the left and the right.
So
So-
weird. And then you play fiddle also, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So
And then Patrick, what is that weird thing you got? It's a bazooka,
This-
right?
It's very dangerous.
Bazooka Joe is your
Yeah.
nickname.
It's very dangerous. It's an Irish bouzouki.
Yeah.
It's actually relatively new to Irish music.
And which means what? It's like 300 years old.
No, actually, the 1960s.
Really?
Was it Donald Lunny?
I would say either him or what's his face on the 3-chorus?
Andy Irvine?
Was it?
No, before him.
So like somebody was trying to make a mandolin for Andre the
Well,
Giant,
they-
and
They went to Greece and brought back a Greek bouzouki, which is
Alec
similar.
Finn. Alec Finn.
Alec
That's
Finn,
what I was thinking.
yeah.
uh-huh.
The Greek bouzouki has a bowl back, and this has unison courses. The
Unison choruses.
courses like a mandolin, so they're the same. The strings are the same.
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
just
yeah,
double.
yeah.
The Greek has octaves, kind of like a 12-string guitar.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
And they put a flat top on it, kind of made the body bigger.
Yeah.
So
So they enjoyed the Greek instrument, but they wanted it a little more difficult to tune
Yeah.
up. That's really, dude.
Tack on some extra strings.
I
and make it all-
hate 12 strings because I'm like I'm never gonna tune that. Don't give it to me. I've tried to pick it up and play it, and I really wanted it to be a mandolin. It took me a hot second to like figure out because I wanted the top string to be like the 1. Like the open, like that. That's I don't know. Like I want, like because I'm coming from Guitar Land or whatever.
Well-
Can you play something real quick, just like so we can hear it? That's cool. And all of your chords are like the inversions sound really interesting to me. I really enjoy like open tune guitars, and it sounds like the bread and butter of what an open tune guitar is.
It's tuned G D A D.
Uh-huh.
So this top D string most of the time is a drone.
Uh-huh.
Very similar to the pipes.
Ah.
So
Cool. Never knew that. I'm just learning stuff every day about this bouzouki. And then we got the evil Sauron.
Close. Bowron. Yeah.
Josh is playing. Speaking of your mic, just
Hello. There it is. The Irish Bowron. Yeah.
and what is that thing? It's a drum,
It's a frame drum.
a frame drum.
Yeah. Frame drum.
And can
Traditions all the
you
way out to Middle East.
bang it a couple times next to that SM7 and kind of show them what you're doing? You're using your hand to kind of mute a little bit, right?
Yeah, mute and do some pitch movement.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then that's kind of, do you have like snare wire or something on the top of there? It sounds like you do.
Nope.
Man, it
I
sounds,
didn't bring no snare on this.
that
set
pop
list.
that pop on there is really good.
Ah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to my ear, it's giving me the illusion of a snare wire. It's awesome.
Sweet. I'm doing my job.
And how long have you guys been jamming together?
well, Sean and I met 6-7 years ago at this point.
2000,
Yeah,
14, I guess.
We
Something.
started doing a Celtic Christmas tour every year together,
Oh, that's interesting.
which is where we met, and then kind of met almost everyone else in some
Yeah.
weird way
Or at
through
least
that.
through the Irish music scene in
Yeah,
Nashville.
the session scene in
There's
Nashville.
not a huge Irish music scene here, but there's a handful of folks who are
Mm-hmm.
really serious about it and who are really into it. So that's
And then you guys
Not bad.
gig like 7 days a week with that stuff?
pre-end of the
Right,
world.
yeah. Pre-COVID?
No, I wouldn't say it was 7 days a week. No, I mean there would be some acoustic sessions in town that
Mm-hmm.
we do. So there'd be a couple of those, and we'd have a regular gig at our kind of our local in town, and
And we met Claire. Claire danced for the Christmas tour.
Ah.
So she's also a
Yeah,
step
that's what we were
dancer.
gonna do. That we were scared all the cameras would shake off of their mounts, but I would. Yeah, maybe I'll
we
dance
unstomp
for you
them.
guys. Like if you guys hang out, I think we're gonna do like a little
I'll
hangout and VIP
totally.
after show thing. So if you guys hang around, you might get to see me dance a little jig or something.
I'll teach you a jig, Ryan.
Oh my gosh,
Come
I'm
to the
terrified.
after show
Drink more of that
and-
beer.
I'm gonna become TikTok famous. It's gonna be me.
now we're talking.
And Sean, did we talk about your whistles? I skipped you, didn't I?
Yeah, that's all right. I'm Sean. I'm from all over the place, but I've been playing about 20 or so years, and this is an Irish flute, simple system flute they call it sometimes. Basically, a stick with 6 holes in it is what it boils down to.
Ah.
Same idea as the tin whistle, which you can buy.
What is that one?
Tin whistle or
Tin whistle.
Tin whistle or penny whistle.
It is a penny whistle. I
Either
wrote
way.
penny whistle
Yeah,
to like mess
either
with
way.
you, but that is
No,
the correct name of
it's
that.
either way, yeah. And they call it a penny whistle because they used to just cost a penny. They're cheap.
Uh-huh.
This one is a little more than that, but
Will you
for the
play?
most
Will you
part,
play
you
that
can
that penny whistle by
penny
itself,
whistle,
for-
yeah, totally.
so I can just hear the difference of them? That's the SpongeBob one, isn't it?
probably.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. That's gotta be the SpongeBob. And then your regular one is like,
Yeah, the flute. It's the same thing, just a little bit lower.
yeah, that one's got at least like a little timbre. I
It's
can
got
kind
got some groove too. Yeah, that's why it's
Something
my
in
favorite
there.
thing. It's yeah.
of. Ryan dancing is a tip moment. That's correct, Mike. Thank you. You guys are gonna have to tip. I don't shake my moneymaker for nothing, guys. What does that say? Split tipper for snare sound.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got
Yeah,
one
you
of
got
those.
the-
What does
I've
that
got
mean?
one of those. It's a kind of tipper.
Oh, well, we got a freaking Sauron specialist in the house. This is awesome.
Yeah, I also use a snare that I hold on the back of the drum for a snare drum effect
Uh-huh.
for some other songs that we do. But yeah, I do have the split tipper.
Somebody must have been watching our Gearbox video, or you could check out Josh. We mic that thing, that weird instrument with like 3 weird microphones.
That was really cool. I like how you said that you had the category of microphone. Just throw a 57 at it. I
Yeah,
thought that
that's
was great.
Ryan
That
in
was
there. He knows
That
exactly.
was great. That's the whole category.
You can check out our
Just throw
our,
a 57.
our Gearbox videos on the YouTubes. And then Kevin Donovan said the first to introduce the bouzouki to Irish music was Johnny Moynihan.
Ah, thanks, Kevin.
Thanks, Kevin.
We miss you.
Kevin's our man on the ground. Yeah.
Oh, see, I don't know.
He's got the
Keep, keep us in check, Kevin.
Dude, thanks for hanging out.
I want a Kevin ballad.
All right, let me shout out some tippers before we play some music because I owe them. Baxter Rogers, thank
Hey,
you.
what's up, Baxter? Baxter
Julianne Shaffy. Yes. She did. Let's see, Joel Della Schmidt. Yeah, we already did that. Thank you guys for tipping, for going to tunedenlive.com/donate. Again, we're gonna pick 3 random people. We're gonna hit you up on the email that you used to tip with, and maybe ask for your address in a not creepy way because we're probably gonna either send you this or $10. We're gonna get your latest digital album download. Link to that. $25 will get you an album plus a koozie and a sticker, and then $50 will get you all that plus a T-shirt. So, heck yeah, if you guys want some cool Wendell stuff, let's do it. Cheers with a green beer.
Cheers.
Let's play some music.
All right. I've been a wild rover for many a year, and I spent all my money on whiskey and beer. Now I've had my fill, I can't ask for more, and I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover, no, never, no more. I went to a tavern I used to frequent, and the bartender figured my money was spent. He said, "You've no credit, you must pay in full. For too many a time you played me the fool." I took from my wallet new bills stacked on high, said the rest is for you, for the times that I've lied. He poured me a drink, then shook my hand. He said, "We all have our struggles, and I understand. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover, no, never, no more." I went home to my parents and confessed what I'd done, and asked them to pardon the prodigal son. They took me in, they weren't keeping score, and I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover, no, never, no more. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover, no, never, no more.
Yeah. Every time's a yeah for me.
So that one, that's a traditional.
About that one.
Yeah, that's a traditional pub song, and
Uh-huh.
it's kind of the equivalent of the wagon wheel of Irish music.
Oh.
We were talking about the tuning thing. Hold on here.
Yep.
So that was radically reworked.
Like by you guys to make it sound
And
different.
It took a lot of convincing to even get them to consider doing the song.
I think the first words were, "Okay, hear me out."
Really?
Wild Rover, but it's weird. That's what we ended up with.
What does it sound like normally? Like would I be just
lot
would
of-
never ever recognize it?
It's much more upbeat, and there's a lot of clapping.
There's like a crowd
Is that
participation.
okay?
clapping
That's
thing.
why. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, a lot of that.
so Frank Hashiguchi.
Franco.
Franco was nice enough to tip. Thank you, Franco. But also in the comment section, he did
Yeah, there you go.
so he said it was 4 claps,
Franco
2 claps, and
represent,
1 clap. So is it like if you guys
Yeah.
play over at McNamara's, you make everybody do it?
Well,
we specifically tell people.
we tell them not to, but they still do it.
Like ours is a little different.
No, this is you're the only band that ever tells people do not clap for us. Do not do it. I'm gonna be very mad if you
You're
do.
gonna want to clap, but it's gonna be a mistake.
So yeah, the lyrics are kind of updated to be more modern and more American.
There's a TikTok reference.
Yeah. And the melody and the chord progression are tweaked, and there's a new diddly part.
Diddlies.
Yeah. It's,
You diddly.
It's another version of a traditional song. So the Wild Rover there's a very popular version that most people clap to, but there's also versions that preceded that are very different from the clapping version. So what Patrick did was we worked this traditional ballad into our own rendition.
And when you say it's pub music, does that mean like it originated in a pub with instruments? You think, or was it like originally a chant or a?
Interesting story.
Okay.
We all have this favorite podcast called Fire Draw Near.
Okay.
Ian Lynch, he's the piper for the band Lankum.
Yeah.
And he did actually 3-episode story on the song The Wild Rover.
Okay.
3 hours worth of history.
Yeah. And it basically went back and forth across the ocean to America, to Australia. And the version that we have now is pretty much the version the Dubliners recorded in the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
That's what kind of became the
But it was a broadsheet ballad in like the 1600s or something like that.
And it was originally a song about abstaining from alcohol.
Yeah.
So it's ironic that it's become this kind of drinking ballad, because the original intent was to extol the evils of the drink.
Interesting. Well, it's not working for me. I'm gonna enjoy my green beer. That's crazy. And so nobody owns it. Like the world owns that song. Nobody's gonna take our stream down.
Right.
Because dude, you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Don Henley don't want you to play no Eagles songs.
I mean,
I'll
they'll
promise
probably
you that.
try. There's always some copyright guy who's going to try and take a run at it, but
Yeah.
it's up for grabs.
That's cool. Lakota Gordon Jernigan says that you guys sound good, and Freya wishes you all the good luck.
Freya's the
The band,
pub.
that's the band dog.
Ooh. Hey, puppers. We got a little tuned-in dog for a couple days.
Yeah.
Well, Ryan found a little puppy pit bull that
Nice.
Caitlin's taking care of in the house right now while we're filming. Hey, if anybody wants a pit bull, hit us up on the tuned in.
Oh no. Lakota's watching this. And he just said that on live.
Looks like Josh is getting a dog.
Adopted out your dog.
I can hear my phone blowing up already. No.
All right, let me shout out a couple more tips real quick. See, Andrew McSperlin is not. He's not a Mick, but he just did that for tonight. That's funny. Michael Alvarez and Michael Combs. Thank you guys for tipping. There's a couple people that definitely want an album, a koozie, and a sticker because that's a $25 tier. We got all that plus a T-shirt as the $50 tier, and if you just want the album, the digital link, $10. We'll send it to the email that you use to tip with. What's the next song we got?
This one actually I wrote about 15 years ago.
No way.
I was in a pop rock band, and it's on our last record. So this is a re-envisioning of. I mean, when we recorded it, it kind of sounded like early 2000s country.
Uh-huh.
So
which
And-
which was more instrumental. At least you
Yeah.
say like, at
Which-
least you're not.
yeah,
it wasn't
which
bro
is-
country. You're not.
And I mean, it was it was pre-broke.
Is there any truck bed references? Any
we need a good truck.
absolutely
any
not.
painted
Yeah.
on blue jeans?
No,
Any
this
windows
is-
rolled down?
This was right before the fall. So
Ah.
yeah, so it was.
Is it sound anything like the Ace of Base? Don't turn around, don't you gonna see my heart break.
Wow.
That would be. I would pay you guys to cover that right now.
So I was playing the album for Sean one day.
Yeah, that's right.
And
We
he
were on
fell
tour.
in
We were on
love-
tour with a different band. And
Uh-huh. And you're like, we need to do
Dylan
this.
said, well, kind of, yeah. We were just busting out our old stuff. I said, dude, this is a good song, man. We got to take a run at that.
Heck yeah!
And it's just, it's just
All right,
I
well, let's
just liked
jam it, and then I'll talk about some of this merch we got here. These are pretty cool koozies. I'm gonna slip this koozie onto my cup right now. All right, let's hear it. Don't turn around.
1, 2.
She's a little girl in a big, big city. Somebody shakes her up, but she still looks pretty. He's a big man with a small, small promise. Takes her uptown, but she knows where he's headed. So don't turn around. She's got a new life, but the time's still ticking. Found out graduation was only the beginning. A lot of lost loves and some wild, wild wishes. Got herself together, but she still has dirty dishes. So don't turn around. She's not fine, but she's alright. Falls asleep with a phone every night. So far gone, but she's got a long way to go. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. It's a hot day with a cool, cool stride. The road up and up, but she can't afford the ride. It's the big time with small, small steps. Save a few for later, else you have nothing left. So don't turn around. She's not fine, but she's alright. Falls asleep with a phone every night. So far gone, but she's got a long way to go. She's not mine, but that's alright. Got a new life and I've got mine. Wasn't wrong, but we had nowhere to go. Wasn't wrong, but we had nowhere to go. Don't turn around. She's not fine, but she's alright. Falls asleep with a phone every night. So far gone, but she's got a long way to go. She's not mine, but that's alright. Got a new life and I've got mine. Wasn't wrong, but we had nowhere to go. Wasn't wrong, but we had nowhere to go. Don't turn around.
What a cool stop. That's awesome. Is that a traditional Irish thing? Like, it's a weird.
Stop. Yeah, that's a fairly standard thing. Yeah,
That's
well,
cool.
Yeah.
I don't hear that
That's kind of, we kind of Irished it up a bit, yeah.
in Western music. I can't think of one that really does that.
That's like a tune ending, yeah.
It is, yeah. It's like how you
I feel like
instrumental set of reels.
I feel like I wouldn't have come back. Diddle-diddle-ant.
Yeah.
That's the American way to end it.
Yeah.
Interesting. This is so cool to me. Just getting here, like it's kind of like when I listen to jazz. Like I don't understand jazz, so I can really appreciate jazz. I don't understand anything that you guys are doing, and I can sit there and like I just really like this.
That's how I feel with every other style of music.
A couple
Y'all
more.
bust out a country song. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea.
Dude. Yeah, y'all should come back one time and we'll record like the most obscure cover, like Toto or something, and see if we can get a cool.
We have a
cool
handful of
recording.
obscure covers.
Do
on
you
the
really?
line.
Yeah, challenge
in the
accepted.
wheelhouse here. Yeah, I was just trying to see if we have any on the docket for tonight.
Well, I mean, we can do them if you guys want to, or we can save them for the after show too. Like if you guys just want to mess around. Well, I think like so
that.
for you guys out there, I think we're just gonna hang out. We'll probably fade to black, and then like 10, 15 minutes afterwards, we'll like start or maybe start a new stream, and just you guys can come back and hang out. Whoever wants to come join us. We've been doing where you have to tip and we'll give you a Zoom link, but I think we're just gonna abandon that. If you guys want to come back to Facebook Live, we'll do some weird covers and drink some more green beer. I need to think of refill.
I'll go get my snare.
Yeah. So thank you guys, everybody that have tipped. Really appreciate that. Heck yes. Heck yes. Where are we at now?
We're
I said I would talk about the shirt. That's what I knew there was something I was forgetting. I'm like, what is it? This is the T-shirt that you'll get if you donate $50. Is this the Tennessee flag?
Yeah, with the
with
bonus shamrocks on
With the
it.
shamrocks. That's
Yep,
great.
yep.
I get it. I see. You see what they did there, guys? And then the
Caught
back
it.
says "Music of Wendell" on it. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That's pretty cool. All right. I do, dude. I definitely want a shirt. It makes me feel lucky. Lucky already. Wet the Goat. Is that where we are?
So that's
What is that? Josh, were you the one, or who was explaining to me why it's called Wet the Goat? It was
We both kind of were.
Patrick, yeah.
It has
Either
to
one of
do
y'all.
with the drum. It's a goat head.
That doesn't look like the head of a
skin.
goat.
Goat skin.
Josh.
Goat
it really
skin.
does not. I've
goat
seen a
head.
goat before, okay?
That was a different party. This is a.
Thank you.
Hi, Grammy. No. Yeah, goat skin. So, wet the goat. Back in the day, before these little tuner doodads like regular drums,
Uh-huh.
you know,
And what do you tune it to? An F sharp, a G flat?
you just tune it to the beat of your heart, man.
There it is.
Before the tuners were invented for the Bowron, you would actually get a wet rag or actually put a little bit of water on the inside of it to loosen it up if it gets too tight and high pitched. So
That makes sense. And then if it dries out too much, it'll crack and rip. And
if it dries out, it'll just depends on how cold or hot it is. It could get real floppy or get just real tight and like sound like a timbale. Basically, that's why.
Yeah, and dude,
The
my
other day, it
djembe, wherever
sounded
that,
different.
my djembe is terrible too because it's like
Yeah,
rope tune. I'm like, no, rope tune. Who invented that?
like that one.
Yeah, that one.
That one does not have tuning.
Yeah,
tuning
play
in it.
play the crappy one up against the microphone.
You want me to hold yours?
Oh God.
The other day, it didn't sound like that when I was here.
Oh,
it-
because
it
it's been
was-
sitting up here in this room and it's just been done. What is this? Was that worse or better?
It's better than it was the other day. I could do more
Really?
with it, yeah. Now, but I like my tunable one.
Yeah, yours sounds pretty daggum good.
Yeah.
And it's got little fake snare sounding things on it. Whatever it is that makes it sound like a snare. I don't know.
So yeah, we're gonna wet the goat.
Michelle Rampage Nanny is watching. What up? Heck yeah. There's 21 people in the room. If everybody donates $10, it's $210 to live music. Just think about that. We got musicians on both sides of the camera today. And it's a free show. That's right. We didn't charge you guys. I forgot. Cool. Thanks for being here. All right. Wet the goat, wet my whistle. Let's do
Ready? 1, 2, ready, hop!
There was a lad with a gift for rhythm. He'd take on any beat you give him, hammering out that limberest little barring like a pugilist. Everyone at the Cayley knew when all the sweat and fury was through, you weren't leaving soaking wet. You must not have been there yet. So if you're standing in a puddle, you know that polka wasn't subtle. Catch your breath and grab a towel. The night is far from over now. Not a battle, it's not a race. It's for the love of all of us in this place. When he flashes that dangerous grin, you know the party's about to begin. Bang, bang, bang. Grab your hat, grab your coat. Bang, bang, bang. Willie's gonna wet the goat. Bang, bang, bang. Get a paddle, get a boat. Bang, bang, bang. Willie's gonna wet the goat. There was a lad with a gift for rhythm, he left no doubt or indecision about where the 1 and the 3 might be. Even if you got 2 left feet, he'd give that drum a mighty thirst, giving it all one last push like a captain out on the sea. The course charted by Willie's feet. Bang, bang, bang. Grab your hat, grab your coat. Bang, bang, bang. Willie's gonna
That's awesome.
So
so good.
Now we have to dump water all over that thing.
We got a wet willy ... That's what Franco said. Does he give y'all wet willies or something a lot?
He just knows some more of that story.
Yeah, we can maybe go into that in the after
Franco's
party.
on the
Or...
download.
Is he cool, bro? Franco's cool.
Franco's cool.
I need to wet this bazooki.
Oh, I got a guitar over there if you want to give that a shot. Just tune them all to the same note. Let's see. Kevin Donovan, thank you for tipping. Harold.
Thanks, Kevin.
Harold Bildhauer. Kate Hammer.
Pop. Hey, Kate. What's up, Kate?
Thank you guys. Really appreciate that for tipping and just giving back to live music because I mean even buying merch. We love it that you guys will go stream music, but that's 0.0000000000000 cents of a dollar that you get every time that happens, and the merch is like going right back into their pockets. So if you want to support live music, that's a great way to do it. Speaking of merch, we could probably talk about our merch in a second, actually, too. If we get a shot going over there. Oh yeah, look.
I need to get a hold of one of those T-shirts.
What do you want, a Tuned In shirt?
I need to get one.
You can go to tunedinlive.com/shop, and we got all kinds of T-shirts, baby clothes, masks, coffee cups. Probably there's all kinds of stuff. And the hoodie, you see that blue hoodie right there? That you see how close that blue is to the color of the wall? That we sent them a sample to Crayola, and like we own that color now.
Wow.
So it's they're gonna release like a special edition 64 box of crayons, and it has the sharpener on the back too. It's pretty cool. But
Gotta have
it's,
the sharpener.
yeah,
Fancy.
but it doesn't say. It's not gonna say like chlorine or Purple Mountain Majesty or macaroni and cheese. It says Tuned In.
Tight.
It's pretty good.
Nice.
So you guys
Nice.
buy your children some pretty cool Tuned In school supplies.
Tuned in blue.
Indeed.
Tuned In,
Blue.
and please go and donate so you can get some of this cool merch. And
We
they can
just
find
got the koozies. They're
Oh.
brand spanking
hot
new.
off the press.
Indeed.
Hot off the press. You guys can go to what's your website? They can go get all your merch on there too, right?
It's, musicofwendell.com.
Awesome. And that all the music and stuff and links to your YouTubes and all that stuff and booking info if you guys want to throw an Irish banger.
Indeed.
Is that a thing?
Yep.
It is
In a
now.
couple different ways.
There it is. How you guys feeling? Does anybody need any adjustments on your ears? Everybody feeling good? We're kind of halfway through.
Yeah, I think so.
Do we need to wet anybody's whistle here? Does anybody need something to drink?
Pretty good.
Where did wet the whistle come from? Does anybody know where that expression came from? I don't either.
Not sure. I can't imagine they're talking about the same one I play, but maybe, I suppose. 'Cause it's typically you
This
start
whistler.
getting this thing too wet and it just sputters and makes terrible sounds.
If you got
so
cotton mouth, you can't
don't
play the
really-
whistle.
Yeah, no, that's not good either. Very fine line, very fine balance.
The 60s, there was a huge whistle shortage. Let me tell you.
That must have been it. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody at Woodstock could get it together. All right, let's do more music. This is an Imogen Heap cover.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hide and seek? Great.
That would be pretty cool, though.
That's just a song called Imogen. She's got a sharp wit like a rusty nail, beauty that's beyond the pale, and she's got a mind for me. Quite renowned for piercing hearts, got it down like a work of art, and her next canvas is me. Oh, Imogen, please be kind. Oh, Imogen, be kind. One look and I'm star-crossed, falls over me like the Pentecost, and I feel like I'm on fire. At the glimmer of her eyes request, my love is confessed, and I dance dance into the fire. Oh, Imogen, please be kind. Hold gently on these ropes you've entwined. The embers burning deep, my desires keep. Oh, Imogen, be kind. Oh, Imogen, please be kind. Hold gently on these ropes you've entwined. The embers burning deep, my desires keep. Oh, Imogen, be kind. As I negotiate the warm glow of my faith, if I fall too far, I might never rise. Oh, Imogen, please be kind. Hold gently on these ropes you've entwined. The embers burning deep, my desires keep. Oh, Imogen, be kind. Oh, Imogen, please be kind. Hold gently on these ropes you've entwined. The embers burning deep, my desires keep. Oh, Imogen, be kind.
That is awesome and an interesting way to end the song. Interesting. See, that's also not American, I feel like. And I was not expecting it. And what a pleasant surprise, man. This is so
Funny.
cool.
All these endings seem
Normal to you?
bog standard. To me.
Yeah. And I was just like, I mean, I like when I hear them, I'm like, that is how you should end that song. But I'm just like, not what my ear is trained to like expect, if that makes any sense. And Patrick, I think that you have like the perfect voice for what you guys are trying to do too,
Well,
because there's so much character in it.
Thank you.
So, like in the nicest way, it sounds like you rode hard and put up wet.
That's, yeah.
Accurate.
I don't know,
Accurate.
I just kind of open my mouth and stuff comes out. I don't really know what I'm doing.
And I mean, well, that's probably the
feel that.
best. You know, it's honest. You're not trying too hard. You are who you are. So you're not trying to sell something that you're not already, which is a good thing. I mean, it comes across very honest and
This is my first outing as a front guy.
really.
I was a bass player for 20 years.
It's always the silent bass players you got to keep a watchful eye on, man. They're just sitting
You
back.
telling me?
Yeah, she's got one at home.
Oh, shout out! I think we all need to go hang out and drink whiskey sometime, right? Isn't that a little bit
Burbs.
bourbon, little burbs? Yeah, we'll do it.
Burbs.
Yeah, man, it's just really cool, and all the lyrics are just it's awesome. Like I said, to me, it just sounds like Irish instruments and Americana music just thrown together. But it's got like it's almost country, like old school country indie thing, like Randy Rogers or something. You guys listen to Randy Rogers at all? A little bit.
I did Red Dirt for a few years.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. What kind of stuff do you draw from? Inspirationally.
I mean, pretty much, I'm all in Irish music at this point because I'm decades behind the rest of them. So the only way I feel like I can really
I'm back there with you. Don't loop me in on that.
really pull it out legitimately is to go all in at this point. But actually, good segue. I'm a big Steve Earle fan.
Oh.
the next song we're about to do is a Steve Earle song.
That's awesome.
It's become kind of a pub song standard.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But it was...
Which one? Probably Drunk?
No.
Someday, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe.
Someday.
Galway Girl?
Galway Girl.
Galway Girl. Like a it's not like a gallbladder.
There you go. Exactly.
That's where the name came from, I
I'm
think.
sure the people at Galway love that too.
Whoops.
I just shit on an entire nation
Sorry,
of
Peter.
people.
City.
just a
Region?
county.
Nation, just a county.
Oh, well,
Or county.
I'm equally sorry because I'm from a small county, so sorry. All right, I'm going to shut up now just to say that.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Well, I took a stroll down the old long walk one day. I met a little girl and we stopped to talk on a fine soft day. And I asked you, friend, tell me what would you do if her hair was black and her eyes were blue? I knew right then I'd be taking a whirl around the Sawdale prom with the Galway girl. We were halfway there when the rain came down one day. She asked me up to her flat downtown on a fine soft day. And I asked you, friend, tell me what would I do? 'Cause her hair is black and her eyes are blue. I took her hand, yeah, I gave her a twirl, and then I lost my heart to a Galway girl. When I woke up, I was all alone, with a broken heart and a ticket home. And I asked you, friend, tell me what would you do if her hair was black and her eyes were blue? I've traveled around, I've been all over this world. Boys, I ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl.
What are you weirdos doing with that freaking stop? That was so cool. What was that on the end of? I don't even know what number that. Jesus.
I like that response rather than you guys just ruined a perfectly good Steve Earle.
No, dude, that was
much better.
such a badass cover song. All this stuff is like,
It was on the downbeat of 3, if you want.
and there we go.
For those keeping
See,
score at home.
yeah, I'm not a drummer. I'm glad we got somebody that can explain it. But I don't know. It's just like all so nostalgic sounding to me for some reason, and I don't know if it like reminds me of like the soundtrack of a movie that I feel like I've seen or something. Like it could be used for anything.
We love our music on the soundtrack. Yeah,
I mean,
great.
there's, like you could. I feel like
We'll
I
take
could.
the next 50 Shades of Grey or
There's-
whatever.
there's
Tell me.
like-
I'm down for that.
Maybe not that one, but like you know what I mean, like some kind of like a guy girl love story, romantic, traveling across the country. I swear to God, you could just use everything that you guys
It's
do.
about
For,
time for a Titanic remake.
yeah,
That's
Yeah.
right. We're due for a new one of those. Maybe a sequel.
yeah, man, you just love playing that flute for that whole thing, wouldn't you? God. Oh, it's like the guy who plays saxophone and then goes, "Careless Whisper. We want to hear Careless Whisper." Or at least I do. Everyone.
It's like Clara with SpongeBob.
Oh yeah, with SpongeBob with the pirate slinky. I meant the concertina. I apologize. She's
Thank
gonna.
you.
I may not have a show
Notes.
after this, guys, because I've been murdered. Ooh, Michelle Rampage Nanny. Thank you for tipping. That's not how you say that name, I promise. And if she is a nanny, she's gonna go on Rampage, and I might die again. Awesome. I'm gonna get to. Oh yeah, I forgot. Franco. I like where you're going with this, Franco. It says he looks kind of like talking about you, Patty. Looks kind of like Nathaniel Rateliff and from Nathaniel Rateliff from the Night Sweats, and said that maybe "Son of a Bitch" would be a cool cover for you guys
I
to
like
do.
that song.
Dude, you guys could do. Yeah, I like where your head's at,
That is a
Franco.
yeah.
All right.
That's a great
Thanks,
suggestion. Oh, somebody said you got a Peaky Blinder hat. Is that Josh?
There's no razor
almost
blade
got
in
the
it
cut.
though.
Yeah, you need the razor blade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no razor blades.
I have not seen that show, but I
great
know,
show.
like,
We
I've
all
seen the
binged it.
picture on. Oh, see, you got inside jokes. I got you.
Yeah.
That's a good show.
Lily Rose says, "Talk to
We're
us,
dancer
Claire."
friends, yeah.
Oh, hi, Lily. She's our other dancer.
Wait, she said hi to Claire.
She
She
wants.
didn't care about the
Just
rest of
Claire.
I think she wants. I guess she wants Claire to.
What
Claire
do
to
you
say
want,
hi.
Lily?
That's it, I guess.
it. That's all you get.
Oh, dude, yeah, that was such a cool cover, man. I don't think I've heard the Steve Earle song. I'll have to go. I know I have.
Yeah.
It's got to be in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Everybody on Earth has heard it once.
And
or
we
twice.
didn't go too far from Steve
Yeah.
Earle's
Yeah.
version.
I mean, just a perky instrumentation, though. It's great. I love it. Hey, what's the duck? What's with the duck? You guys got a duck shot back there, Ryan? Can you get it? Oh my gosh. We can maybe at least handheld going on
He's
there.
our mascot.
So back in my bass player days, I got him out of a truck stop claw machine in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And
I've been there where you're just on the road and you're just like, I need a moment to myself, and the claw machine looks
So-
like the right moment.
Patrick has next level
yeah,
claw machine
I have
skills,
mad
though.
claw
Do you?
machines.
I mean,
good, yeah.
legit.
All right, let's go hang at Dave and Buster's
Champ-
next
They,
week.
they had to
skills.
take the claw machine out of the Lost Patty because I kept emptying it.
That is an
All rubber
badge
ducks
of
too.
honor,
No
sir.
joke. All rubber ducks.
Nothing but rubber ducks.
Oh my gosh.
So anyway, on this tour, I decided to try to make Dent a Instagram celebrity. So I just started taking pictures of him everywhere I went because I figured it was better than taking a selfie,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
And
Kind of like a flat Stanley.
yeah, that kind of thing. So
That's what's his name again?
Dent,
Dent the Duck?
because he used to have a dent in his head,
Uh-huh.
but Lily
And then Lily Rose.
Just
pulled,
recently
yeah,
hit
that
us
who
up
just
here,
he just
This is your shout out, Lily.
she ripped his head off one day,
Oh.
and
She says the duck needs to go. G-O. And she wants Claire to dance. Lily, come hang out for the after show, and we'll get the cameras. They're just gonna jump everywhere, but we'll get her dancing later.
so when the head was reattached, the dent was gone.
Say that one more time.
So when the head when the head was reattached, the dent was gone.
His name is still Dent, though.
That was just like the breath of fresh air that he needed to pop his dent off.
Keep trying to give him his dent back.
yeah. So
Dog got his
goes
dent
where we
back.
go now.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Don't ever lose him.
Yeah.
All right, let's do Probably Drunk. I'm getting there. I'm trying. I'm trying.
I wrote this one with my friend Ryan Creamer, he's a songwriter here in town. So. And then we're going to go into a set of polkas at the end.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
And what makes a polka polka? Is that a time signature thing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
2/4.
2/4.
Okay.
Yeah, there's polkas in pretty much every type of music, I think, in the world, or every type of folk music anyway. So
Mm-hmm.
this is our take on a couple of Irish polkas after a song about drinking too much.
Heck yeah.
I think I love you, but the fact still remains that I've had a few. My wits beginning to wane, and I've almost enough. That put to the bone. I think I love you, but I'm probably drunk. I think I love you, and if I catch your eye, I'm gonna follow through with some eloquent line. I'll have a little more faith after a little too much. I think I love you, but I'm probably drunk. One more round, and this just might work out. One more whiskey can help me One more glass of gin, and I just might go in for the win. Oh, I think I love you, but I'm probably drunk. I think I love you, and that just isn't fair, 'cause the sober truth is I haven't a prayer, but I've almost enough for that fact to the bunk. I think I love you, but I'm probably drunk. One more round and this just might work out. One more whiskey could help me with the doubt. One more glass of gin, and I just might go in for the win. Oh, I think I love you, but I'm probably drunk. Oh, I think I love you, but I'm probably drunk. Oh, I think I love you, but I'm probably drunk.
Great. I got to read this comment. I've been instructed to do it. This is from Shonda Gordon. Hey, Wendell, Shonda Gordon, and Juan Perez watching all the way from Saddle Mountain, Oklahoma. And hi, Josh, specifically. And they love the music.
Very cool.
Heck yeah.
What's up, Shmama?
Kate Hammer says this is the most socializing I've done in over a year. And
Longer than that. Don't be. Come on. I know you, Kate.
Gavin Jernigan says hup. What is a hup?
Hup.
Oh,
What up,
Yup.
Gavin?
Hey.
You're my favorite funny man.
Oh, what is this, like a cheers thing? Should we cheers now?
Yeah, exactly. This was a good
Oh, I got you. Oh, man. That was cool. Were you drunk when you wrote it? Probably.
No, it's like 10 o'clock in the morning.
So yes,
Yeah.
that's how most Nashville rights start. I mean, it's Wednesday. You guys want to just like maybe go drink some beers and then we'll get this in the afternoon, maybe?
It's kind of how the band started, really, as an excuse for us to just hang out and drink a bit and do something productive occasionally.
Isn't that how the best
Kind of
bands?
how we got going,
Yeah.
I
Go.
think, really.
I couldn't play my way out of a paper bag back then. Like,
You're pretty dang good at it now, man.
I'm a work in progress.
I was trying to mess with it, and I could barely do anything, but like, sounds great.
Thanks.
It's awesome. And you guys got to be. I mean, you have to play together a lot to really be as tight as you all are too. loose and tight. The same thing where you're just like, hey, we can go wing this, and then everybody's
We
paying
do a bit of
attention.
winging it, that's for sure. We definitely do some winging it.
Yeah.
I see a lot of the the insider nods. Like, yeah, you go, buddy. Or I'm paying attention. Yeah, we can end now.
That's
That's
fine.
great.
That's good,
Isn't
yeah.
it nice when everybody's not drunk, just with their eyes shut, looking the other way, just like, we need to stop. That's right. That's usually me doing Freebird solo. I'm just like, somebody taps me.
But land the plane.
You land the plane. That's hilarious. Yeah, I can take off. I can never land. I never know where I'm going. Oh, Kim Shirley says, "Love you, Claire."
Aw.
You guys come and hang out, and like, we'll probably be able to bring some people on to the Facebook thing too. I think that we have we'll try it. I don't know if you guys hang out maybe like 15 minutes after the show. We're all going to come back and just get weird. Probably do some cover songs. Any questions you guys have? I mean, you can ask them now too, because clearly I can read a little bit. So I'll give it a shot. This next song has not been released, right?
It's going to be a world premiere.
I love this tune. I heard you guys play it earlier, and the lyrics are freaking great.
I wrote this with Josh.
Oh,
That's me.
And
I didn't know you were a writer, Josh.
yeah, he actually had the beginnings of it. He called me up. Hey, I got this song. Can we finish it?
Yeah, I can only do verse and chorus, and I stop. That's
That
how I
never
always do it.
happens, and then when it does, it's usually a terrible song because the drummer never knows what it is. Except for the one for Queen, he was a really good writer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Anyway,
No,
so-
Patrick's he's clever, and he killed it with this. So yeah.
dude, it's
So-
great.
so
It is
with
very
this one.
clever.
So this is our anthem to 2020, or March 2020 to March 2021.
Yeah,
basically.
Obviously,
But-
2021 hasn't
Yeah.
been off to such a hot start
Yeah.
for this guy, anyway.
2020
Yeah.
part 2.
I think my last show out was like a wedding, March 15th, a year ago. So we're
Oh,
getting
wow.
almost a year was my last show in public with people. So, all right, let's do this. It ain't been our year. It's awesome.
1, 2, 3. Hup.
And it ain't been our year. Oh, it's been a hell of a week. We've been grinding through the muck, gripping our fists and gritting our teeth. Come on, bring on the new year. Let this year go to hell. Come on, pour us another for sister and brother, 'cause it ain't been our year. Well, it all started out with those seltzer beers and the bush burning down round the koala bears. And we watched all the Tiger King in one day, and we ordered our whiskey for takeaway. We all got creative with wiping our ass, and the kids all stayed home for virtual class. Now the murder hornets are here, man, it ain't been our year. Oh, it's been a hell of a week. We've been grinding through the muck, gripping our fists and gritting our teeth. Come on, bring on the new year. Let this year go to hell. Come on, pour us another for sister and brother, 'cause it ain't been our year. They put cardboard people at the baseball game, and the CDC got all the blame. Then the president normalized makeup for men, and he moved the hurricane with a Sharpie pen. We all a bank, and we all proof is a prank. And what the fuck is TikTok? Man, it ain't been our year. Oh, it's been a hell of a week. We've been grinding through the muck, raising our fists and filling the street. Come on, bring on the new year. Let this year go to hell. Come on, pour us another for sister and brother. Line one up for the ones you lost, and get your glass high in the air. Man, it ain't been our year. It's been a hell of a week. We've been grinding through the muck, raising our fists and filling the street. Come on, bring on the new year. Let this year go to hell. Come on, 'cause it ain't been our year. Oh, it's been a hell of a week. We've been grinding through the muck, gripping our fists and gritting our teeth. Come on, bring on the new year. Let this year go to hell. Come on, pour us another for sister and brother, 'cause it can only go up from here.
Love it. Love it. So appropriate.
Yeah, me too. I remember when we first started playing that one time. I thought this is brilliant. And then I got mono, and I was out of commission for a month.
Oh
I was like,
my
this is a
gosh.
perfect song.
Well,
That
yeah,
just
we
ended my year.
What, did you go back to college?
Kind of.
well he got mono,
Yeah.
so he's out for a month, and then all of us got coronavirus.
Yeah.
So we're out for
Yeah, for like yeah.
so. We
Seemed like a
missed-
very fitting song.
Yeah, we missed the boat on that song. We had all these aspirations of playing it on New Year's Eve and stuff, but
Yeah.
No.
The vid
Well-
got us.
We're glad that you guys can play it on the Tuneden. I'm glad to be able to bring it to you. And this is the only place that you can get it right now because it's not
That's
released.
exactly true.
So if you guys like it, tag somebody that you think would enjoy that song and tell them where it is. Timestamp it. I'm going to cut these up and put them on YouTube's.
wicked.
So you can look for it later. Amy Seal says, you guys sound wonderful from here in Annapolis. And love you, Josh, from Dad. And
Thanks, Amy. Thanks, Dad.
it's very nice.
Very nice.
It's always nice to have your parents' support where you do, right? Heck yeah. They never thought you'd be an evil Sauron player, though.
I know.
Look what you did. I can't believe we only have one song left.
it's a long one.
Oh, it is a long
Yeah.
one? Well, that's something to look forward to.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Get your
Heck
refill.
yeah.
Yeah.
And and if you guys would like to tip, this is probably the time to do it. I'll go through the spiel one more time. You can go to tunedenlive.com/donate. We partner with all the people, all the artists that come on here. We split all the tips 50-50. We're going to pick 3 random people that tip anything and comment, do whatevs. We're going to send you one of these guys. We'll let them pick it, which is probably just a name that you like. Who knows? Anybody that tips $10, we're going to send you a link to a digital download to their album, their latest album. And that'll be on the email that you use to tip with. $25 will get you that album plus a koozie and a sticker. And then $50 will get you all that plus a t-shirt. So, heck yeah. And there are 23 people here. If everybody donated $10, that would be $230. I did do multiples of 10 because I'm really bad at math. For live music. So, thank you guys so much. TuneInLive.com/donate. Appreciate it. Dunzo Funzo. We got one more song left, and then we're going to hang out probably about 15 or 20 minutes after we go to Black. We're going to get a little beer refill. I think Caitlin got a couple pizzas. If you guys want a slice of pizza before we come back on here, it's probably needed. And then we'll jam, do weird covers, whatever you guys want to do. And please show up and just ask some questions. We may bring some people on the screen. Let's get interesting. This is St. Patty's Day for me. So, Lily of the West, and then a reel.
It's a set of reels.
A set of reels. I know you know Jessamine's reel. Have you ever heard that one?
No.
There's a mandolin player, Chris Thiele. He did a cover. I'll show you. I'll show you later. It's one of my favorite reels. So I don't. But it's probably the only damn reel I know. If I'm going to be honest with you guys. So and what is a reel exactly?
It's a fast tune in 4.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
it.
It's a dance tune, yeah.
Okay.
It's a dance tune. Yeah.
It's what you're
Interesting.
dancing to later.
It's what I'm dancing
Yeah,
to
it's what
later.
you're-
Yeah.
This is gonna be
You're not
so
dancing a
embarrassing.
jig, you're dancing a
I
reel.
should not have talked shit about your concertina. I'm just gonna have to live this one down. So it's terrible. All right, Lily of the West, let's go.
Too long in Tennessee, growing along in the two. When a beauty from Missouri came and teased me with my youth. Pretty eyes, pale blue and wise, they robbed me of my breath. And a little later, just in time, came the lily of the west. Little later, just in time, found the lily of the west. She suffered this old fool as gladly as she could. For a while I felt things I forgot I could. Every smile she sent my way impelled me to my best. And I measured every bearing to the lily of the west. Till I lost my bearings to the lily of the west. She said, you don't really love me, nah, you just love your dreams. Makes you think that you can't have or you're afraid to be. There's a wild frontier out there with treasures who goes there. You go after yours now, I go after mine. You go after yours now, yours and not mine. She was a sun setting low over a land of promise. She was a whisper in the ear, waking me from the unconscious. Was chasing that stray hope, and I almost had its tail. But one last kiss blessed the lily of the west. Into the mist lost the lily of the west. Said, you don't really love me, nah, you just love your dreams. Things you think that you can't have or you're afraid to be. There's a wild frontier out there with treasures for those who dare. You go after yours now, I go after mine. You go after yours now, I go after mine. She said, you go after yours now, I go after mine. You go after yours now, yours and not mine.
Those jigs are so cool, man. I just like it stresses me out so much because I'm just thinking, if I wanted to jam with them, I would be so lost. All those chord pushes and everything, I have no idea where we're going. This is not easy stuff. You guys are just killing it. Wendell, thank you so much for coming to the
Thanks
Tuneden
for having
Live.
us.
Thanks for having
Really
us.
appreciate it.
An awesome spot.
Great.
Real, dude, well, we would love to have you guys back whenever the heck you guys want to come back. This is super cool.
Nice.
Everybody's so sweet, too. Thank you guys for hanging out. Also want to give a shout out to the guys in the back that are making us sound good and look good. Mr. Ryan Fowler, holding down the production director's chair. I guess we'll give Chelsea Rooker Klein's kind of the director. She's behind the camera tonight. She's shaping up some shots, doing a good job. Mr. Aaron Bond, just Ron, killing it on the audio back there. Thank you guys for making them look good. Did you already show a shot back there? All right, cool. The studio looks good. Heck yeah. Again, thank you guys. Anybody who tipped, tunedenlive.com/donate, please keep an eye out on the email that you used to tip with. We're going to ask for your address in a non-creepy way. And we're going to send you some stuff if you tipped either $10, $25, or $50. Probably a koozie, maybe one of these. But everybody, just hang out about 15, 20 minutes. We're going to be back, and I don't know what it's going to be like, so... It'll be interesting, but you should definitely come and watch it.
Play some tunes.
Thank you again for coming out, and shout out Chelsea for what? For being here. I already said Chelsea. Chelsea's amazing. Oh, she's on camera right now. That's why.
There you go. Nice.
You see her down there? Barely. You need some light on you, girl. You ain't Casper White enough to glow. So yeah, appreciate Chelsea. She's making us. She's a camera girl. She's good. She's got balance. It's amazing. I love it. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Tuned In Live, no matter where you're tuning in from, because when you're here, you're with the band. We'll see you next time.